Phil Monkhouse, realtor in Houston. Today I'm going over an update that the developer of Sienna Johnson Development gave to the realtors that live here on Friday. Yeah, lots of announcements, lots of updates. So we'll jump right in. I just want to say a lot of these are projections on timelines. They're construction projects, so they tend to take longer than people are expecting. Anyway, lots of news coming. The last time I did one of these, last time they had one of these meetings was about a year ago in January. Yeah, lots of updates to provide today. So let's start with Sienna North. So yeah, here we are in the north section. Okay, so this is behind Jan's Schiff Elementary. There is a wastewater treatment plant here. It's been in a project for a long time, but they're finally going to start tearing down. They haven't started tearing down already, and they hope to deliver these lots to the builder, Newmark Homes. They're going to be 55-foot lots. They are going to start building the lots in April or May and deliver them to the builder by September, October. That's the plan. Yeah, this will be the last known section of homes in the front of Sienna. If anyone wants the front of Sienna specifically, I'll talk about this Bees Crossing section, but that should be completed before these are completed. They did say, the developer did say that they might develop some homes in a little pocket if there's, commercial doesn't go through or something like that. But for now, this is the last section of homes near the front of Sienna. Yeah, in this section, this is north of the tollway and Sienna Parkway. This is the town center. This is the space for the town center that people always complain about, like it never happened, that they were promised 20 years ago was going to happen. They're hoping to make an announcement in 2024. It's just they're having a hard time getting the I don't know if the right term is subdeveloper on board and then the tenants to commit. But yeah, they're really working on this to give Sienna an actual town center. So this will be the sections, shops and restaurants. And then this part over here, if it hasn't changed, I didn't hear yes or on Friday, but if this hasn't changed, this was supposed to be more office space to give a weekday population to help support the shops and the restaurants over here. And then down here, this little section, it's going to be commercial land as well. They're hoping to put a restaurant or restaurants in this section. That's the plan there anyway. Yeah, hopefully the town center comes through and people can stop complaining about that one. Down here, this land has been sold to a developer. They didn't announce what it was, but I do remember in the past, and it does make sense when you look at it, this would be a gas station. So that's just speculation on my part, but I think that's probably going to be a gas station. That's at the corner of Sienna Ranch and the expansion of the Fort Bend Toll Road. Bees Crossing down here. This is the second phase, which is this little part down here, has been delivered to the builders. So as you can see, if you're in the area, you can see that the homes are going up quickly in here. So I'm sure they'll continue on building fast over here. And they were able to add an exit to McKeever Road at the back here. At first, it was supposed to be just an exit to Sienna Parkway, adding to the congestion on Sienna Parkway. So I think they got approval from the city of Missouri City to add an exit to the back of McKeever. So that's good. Take some pressure off Sienna Parkway. Now up here, the lane enhancements that were ongoing on all the other intersections on Sienna Parkway, they're happening on Trammell, Fresno, and Highway 6 next. I don't know exactly what the plan is, but that's going to happen. And then the biggest news, I think, for this update is, a lot of people might be aware of this already, but there is a plan in place to 6-lane all of Sienna Parkway, all the way down to Waters Lake South intersection. I'll show that on this when I jump into the southern section of Sienna. But yeah, 6 lanes going to happen in stages, supposed to start at the end of 2024, definitely after these intersection improvements are made. And it's going to take all the way until 2028 at best. But yeah, that's great news to hear. 6 lanes all the way down through Sienna Parkway. A big chunk of it will be run by the Missouri City because they own all the way down to, I don't know, not own, but it's part of Missouri City now, all the way down to Mud 2, which ends halfway down Waters Lake. So yeah, that's great to hear. That will really help mobility in Sienna to have those 6 lanes. All right, let me jump into the south of Sienna. Okay, so this is the intersection I was talking about, Waters Lake South and Sienna Parkway. This will be the north one. This is by, well, if you turn here, you go to the golf course, and here down there is the fire station, and then further on Ridge Point. So yeah, 6 lanes all the way to here is the plan. Yeah, so that's great news. This pumping project over here is complete. So we now have 3 times the pumping capacity that we had during Harvey. So that's great. Approvals have been done for this one, and it's expected to be completed by 2025. And once this project is completed, we'll have 5 times the capacity of Harvey. So yeah, if there was any lingering flooding concerns, that should help with that. This section, this is going to be mixed use commercial, hoping to get restaurants in here. I missed the timeline on when this will be built. But over here, so this is the area that is supposed to be grocery store, supposed to be HEB. It's being developed by Regency. I'll post a link in the comments, but you can just Google it, Regency Sienna, and it should come up. You can see the site plan. Yeah, the HEB that everyone doubts, not everyone, a lot of people doubt will happen. They're still in, Johnson Development still in discussions with Regency and HEB. Definitely don't have a firm commitment, but the best case scenario would be a contract in 2024 with construction in 2025. And construction, you can see it's all fenced off. It's starting the first 7 acres over here. A lot of the stores have been announced already. Just check that Regency site plan. You can see what they have already. It's going to be a retail strip plaza, this first section over here, though. Divine Savior Academy over in this section. They're just finishing up construction. It's going to be a K through 12 school, I think, in 2024, but if not 2025, but I think it's 2024. They're going to be a full kindergarten through 12 school. Let me just pause for a sec. Okay, down here in the Sawmill Lake Club, the pavilion's pretty much complete, just some finishing touches from the builder down there. And then right after that, they're going to jump into doing a beach area. I don't know what the beach area is exactly going to be like, but I do know it's going to be cart access. And they're supposed to add another sand volleyball court, which is great. That one, the existing one's pretty busy. So yeah, it's good to hear. Oh, here's another big announcement. This one's already been announced, but it sounds pretty, but just an update that sounds firm. This is supposed to be a gas station with a convenience store, of course. And what did I write here? Start construction in 2024. I think they might have given a timeline, but it was just a lot of information moving quick. But yeah, hopefully there's a gas station here in 2024. I'm sure everyone down in South Sienna will appreciate that. This section right here, this is just going to be the more of the Valencia by Perry Homes product. It's very popular, one of the best-selling ones. So yeah, just pointing out that's happening in 2024. This recreation complex down here, it's starting construction soon, or it's already under construction. It sounds like another Club Sienna type facility. It's going to have 2 pools. I think they said 1 lane swimming and a fun kids type pool, tennis and pickleball courts, and a summer house. Not sure what that means, just a clubhouse, I guess. But yeah, it sounds like another Club Sienna down here. This water treatment plant down in this section behind, I think that's Thornton right there, behind Thornton. They're working on 3 things with it. I don't remember what all 3 things were, but one of them is odor control. So if I heard a couple of complaints about that, so if that's happening, so that's great. And then this whole southern section, I forget I'll jump back to it. There's a village name for it. Oh, Sienna Oaks. This is the village of Sienna Oaks, this whole section here. All these lots are supposed to be delivered to the builders by the end of 2025. And then there is some construction starting up in here. This is the village of Summerhouse Lake. Yeah, Summerhouse Lake. But most of the construction in Sienna is going to be in here. Yeah, for a few years anyway. Oh, these 4 lanes, I think they said this is going to be the 4 lanes for Sienna Parkway here in this section between where it's going to be 6 lanes. These are supposed to open up soon. I forget the date and write that one down sometime in 2024. And this is going to be a roundabout, and this one will be a roundabout too. I think it's, I don't know if it's Fort Bend County or Missouri City, but they want roundabouts everywhere these days. So all of the rest of Sienna, all these lots, I sometimes get questions. Let me see if I can move this out of the way. Sometimes I get questions like, when will Sienna be complete? There's supposed to be, these are all supposed to be delivered to builders by 2030, and then an expectation that builders would finish up within 18 months after that. So that's the projected end date of Sienna. Of course, it can change a lot depending on market demand. Now, over here, this will be the last, well, I shouldn't say last, this will be a recreation complex in Sienna. The last one built by the developer, I believe. I know there was talk of another Camp Sienna type facility in this area out here outside the levee protection. It's no announcements on that. I just heard a couple years ago that might happen. But so the last actual recreation complex with pools and stuff, that would be here. This will be the last school in Sienna. This is an elementary school expected to have students in the fall of 2026. Now, this commercial space here, people are talking about that as a better area for a grocery store compared to the HEB that's expected here. This one, they don't have any utilities in place yet. There is expected to be a grocery store here, hopefully. It's expected to be a smaller one, though, maybe even a specialty store like Trader Joe's or something like that. I never heard the word Trader Joe's, but I just heard specialty grocery store. So they're hoping to put something like that in here, and a gas station, of course. I heard the name Buc-ee's, but there was no it wasn't like, oh, we're trying to get Buc-ee's for sure. It's just that if we could get Buc-ee's, we would, kind of something like that. And then an auto place, a tire place, or a oil change type place. Let me just show you the villages of Sienna, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, lots of new info. Let me show you the villages of Sienna just as a refresher if anyone cares. Okay, so everyone calls the whole southern section of Sienna Sawmill Lake, but this is actually the border of Sawmill Lake here, village of Sawmill Lake. This one down here kind of splits Heritage Park up here and then Heritage Grove below it. I read that wrong earlier, but this is going to be the village, or this is the village of Sienna Oaks. And then over here, this is the village of Summerhouse Lake. And there's a new mud in Sienna now. It's Mud 7. So yeah, those are the villages in case you were ever wondering. Yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. If that brings up any questions, let me know. I'll try to find answers if I can. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the info. Thanks for watching.